Okay, guys. For discussion E tonight, we're discussing the crisis that seniors are facing, shortages in housing options. So I'm gonna go through that tonight for you for discussion E. So please sit back and join me for the presentation I made. Please enjoy. Okay, the article discusses the growing scarcity of senior housing in the U.S., leading many older adults to secure spots in senior living facilities before they actually need them. This trend is driven by several factors: rising demand. The number of people over 80 is expected to increase from 14.7 million today to 18.8 million by 2030. This mean the mean age for entering a senior living care facility is 84. Limited supply. The industry, uh, the industry, the industry is struggling to keep up with demand due to high interest rates, tariffs on buildings, materials, and labor shortages. More than 564,000 new senior housing units are needed by 2030, but only 191,000 will be added at current development rates. Okay, pre preemptive buying. Many older adults are putting down deposits on senior housing, okay, before they're ready. Folks, this is a growing trend that happens, for seniors. So when I'm done, I hope this gives somebody some insight years in advance. So they're putting money down for senior spots, for senior apartments, uh, years in advance of needing them. So here we go. Okay, fearing that spots will be unavailable when they need them. Okay, then you go down market challenges. Senior housing construction starts in early 2025. Stats in early 2025 were at their lowest level since 2009, and the number of units under construction is at its lowest since 2013. Without a significant increase in development, older adults may have to find alternative housing solutions, such as relying on family caregivers to relocate, uh, relo- or relocating to less desirable areas. Here is a breakdown of key statistics related to senior housing scarcity. Okay? Growing senior population. The number of people aged 80 and older is projected to grow from 14.7 million today to 18.8 million by 2030. Senior housing demand. The average age of admission into senior living facility is 84 years. Shortage of housing units by 2030. The U.S. will need 564,000 new senior housing units built, but current development rates will only add 191,000 units, creating a massive shortfall. Construction decline in early 2025. Senior housing construction starts were at their lowest level since 2009, and the number of units under construction is at its lowest since 2013. Okay, prospective buying. Many seniors are securing spots years in advance, fearing that they will not be able to find housing when they need it. Without significant increases in development, seniors may have to explore alternative solutions. Like relying on family caregivers or relocating to less desirable areas. Okay, senior housing statistics have shifted significantly over the past decade due to demographics, changes in economic factors. Here are some key trends. Growing senior population. The number of adults age 65 and older increased from 43 million in 2012 to 58 million in 2022, making a 34% rise. Okay. Housing affordability challenges. In 2021, 11.2 million older adults were cost burden, meaning they spent more than 30% of their income on housing, and an increase from 9.7 million in 2016. Housing senior market size. The retirement communities market in the U.S. grew steadily. Okay. Hold on, I'll get it for you guys. I have to straighten out my papers, guys. Give me 1 second. Pull this back. Okay. From 2012 to 2022, reflecting the rising demand for senior housing, construction trends. The number of senior housing communities is varied by region, with some areas experiencing shortages due to rising costs and limited development. Okay, then you have aging in place. More seniors are choosing to stay in their homes rather than move to assisted living, leading to increased demand for home modifications in in-home care services. These trends highlight the growing need for affordable and accessible senior housing options. Several factors have contributed to the shift in senior housing statistics over the past decade. Okay. Okay, demographic changes. The senior population is growing rapidly, with the number of adults aged 65 and older increasing from 43 million in 2012 to 58 million in 2022. This surge has heightened demand for senior housing. Economic pressure, rising interest rates, tariffs on building materials, and labor shortages have slowed new housing developments, leading to shortages of available units. Okay. Aging in place. Many seniors prefer to stay in their homes rather than move to assisted living, reducing turnover in senior housing and limiting availability. Okay. Affordability challenges. In 2021, 11.2 million older adults were cost burdened, meaning they spent more than 30% of their income on housing. Okay. Let me get housing, an increase from 9 million in 2016. Construction decline. Senior housing construction starts early in 2025 were at their lowest level since 2009, and the number of units under construction is at its lowest since 2013. These factors have contributed to create a significant shortage of senior housing, prompting many older adults to secure spots years in advance. Would you like insights on potential solutions to address these challenges? Okay, then you go down. Improving senior housing availability requires a mix of policy changes, innovative design, and community engagement. Here are some key strategies. Give me a second, guys. Get the rest of this for you. Expanding development incentives. Governments can offer tax credits and subsidies to encourage developers to build more senior-friendly housing. Repurposing existing buildings. Converting Unutilized properties such as hotels or office spaces into senior housing can help address shortages. Uh, Integrating technology, smart home features, and telehealth services can make aging in place more feasible, reducing demand for traditional senior housing, okay, enhancing affordability. Policies and support, rent control, or financial assistance programs can help seniors access housing without excessive financial strain. Okay, encouraging multi generational living, designing communities that support seniors living alongside younger generations. Alongside younger generations can provide social benefits and reduce isolation. Streamlining zoning regulations, adjusting zoning laws to allow for more senior housing developments can accelerate construction efforts. These strategies aim to create more accessible and sustainable housing options for older adults. Would you like insight on how different regions are implementing these solutions? Okay, then you go down, improving senior housing uh, availability has significant economic efforts in local communities. Here's how: job creation, senior housing developments create employment opportunities in construction, healthcare, administration, and hospitality. Okay. Last page, guys. Boosting local business. These communities rely on local suppliers for food, medical equipment, and maintenance services, supporting small businesses, increase tax revenue, property taxes from senior housing facilities contribute to funding public services like schools, roads, and emergency services, enhancing real estate markets. Demand for housing near senior communities can drive up property values and encourage further development, encouraging investment impact. Okay, encouraging investment impact. Investing in senior housing can create sustainable solutions while generating financial returns. These strategies not only address housing shortages but also strengthen local economies. Okay, guys, so that's the last one for the night. I'll see everybody tomorrow for shows. Till then, Gator Wellness, take care, folks. Have a nice evening. See everybody tomorrow for now. Gator Wellness. Take care, folks.